Good morning. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Good morning. I don't know who's on here, but good morning. Sure, we'll tag Jocelyn Brigg. Tag. Nobody's on here yet, but hopefully y'all come on in. Come on in. Sorry, guys. Good morning, good morning. Good morning. I hope everybody's doing wonderful. I know I am. I just decided to hop on here early, first thing, because y'all were on my mind first thing this morning. Like, it is what it is. I love y'all. I hope y'all day's going well. I'm feeling wonderful. I just, how the universe speaks, how things work, how we speak to ourselves, depending on how we speak to ourselves. And yeah, the cards are just, they talking, if you're listening. Everything's talking if you're listening. Anyways, good morning. What I'm going to do, I'm just looking for the cards from yesterday, and I'm going to go over those real quick just to give the interpretation of the cards. And then I'm going to go ahead and pull cards for today for us. It's early. Nobody up with me right now, but it's all good. Will there be one? Yes, we'll see by the time it's all said and done. Okay. Moon. Hierophant. Yesterday's cards. We had the Hierophant, however you like to pronounce it, reverse, with the Moon card afterwards. Again, just like the other day, we have two major arcana cards that are full, indicating that this is energy that is above us, okay? This is the way that we are moving in sync with it, the way that we're responding to the energy that is above us. And in this case, it's the Hierophant in reverse, okay? And the Moon upright. And then for clarity, pulled an Oracle card that was a leg up, but it also was reversed. And let's just look at it like this. If the card is in reverse, we're just going to zero in on it and see what is it that this card is emphasizing. Because there's emphasis on it, obviously, if it's reversed. Okay? So it's something that we need to closely examine within ourselves, that we need to bring some balance to. But who's to say that the balance is the right side up? Balance just might be right side down. It's all a matter of perception. But in this instance, with the card backwards, we're going to say that it's something that we need to bring back into balance. It's out of balance, okay? So the Hierophant in reverse basically wanted to examine the order, the things that are going in order. There's an authority that we are seeking authority, seeking power, wisdom, perhaps outside of ourselves. When I see the Hierophant, for me, it makes me think of, as with most, it's going to make you think of religious. Sorry, guys. Okay, so again, the Hierophant, when it is in reverse, and when you see it, it automatically makes you think of order, men, the order that men are involved with, that patriarchal sort of order, right? If you see the two people here, they're going and they're seeking wisdom from an authority figure, or seeking knowledge from an authority figure of some sort, seeking some sort of validation, one might say. Or again, you could look at it and say, no, perhaps they're coming and they're bringing him information, and maybe he's like, wait, I've had enough, let me give you the real deal. Or, you don't know what you're talking about, let me put things in order for you, let me give you the keys. Keys. He's got the keys. You feel me? He got something that they need. Anyways, when it's in reverse, it's going to emphasize the fact that we need to examine the order of things around us, the order of the systems around us. Whether it be the systems of relationships, whether it be the systems in the authority figures, maybe at the workplace, in your business life, educational systems, examining those and seeing where's the disorder in that. And in this case, we're going to examine on our end, okay? Because this reading is for us. It's a general reading, of course, but just examine on our end how we are responding to the authority in the systems around us. And, not even so much the authority above us, maybe examining the partnerships. Perhaps this is you, or this is you, and this is who you're coming to the authority figure together with. And right now, some things are out of balance. So examine that. Then we have the Moon card. With that being said, order, out of balance, things, emotions coming up, lower self coming up. Moon self, your self when it gets dark, when nobody's around, nobody sees you, that hidden self. Also, when you see these cards, you might also associate them with certain signs, right? Scorpio, or the Cancer, or it makes me think of Taurus. It could be talking to the Taurus in me because I'm a Taurus moon. You feel me? So examining that, I'm going to say, the shadow nature, lower nature, that emotional nature, that's part of you that you have to keep private, right? And what's coming to the top, what is surfacing, right? Take a look at that, right? Examine that in the role that it plays, these emotions, the role that they play in your partnerships, in your systems, in your life, right? And again, like I touched on yesterday, whether that be an internal system or an external system. This is more so external systems. This is more so, to me, internal systems, in the way that our internal systems are connected to our external systems, right? Something to keep in mind. And then when we have a leg up card. This a leg up card is in reverse. And y'all got to keep in mind when I'm giving these interpretations. Again, I've already meditated on these cards, thought about them. I've already seen these cards play out in my life, the way that they played out for me, and the things that they indicated and shine light on for me yesterday in a powerful way. Okay? Just saying. And then again, here, the leg up card, the polar bear is, able to survive in a cold, extremely cold environment. It has what it takes to survive, yet at the same time, it understands partnerships and the beauty of here. I mean, this is not just a partnership. This is a partnership where it's clearly experience versus not so much experience, or one might say tenure. You know what I'm saying? Or one might say, "Oh, this is my alarm's going off." This is like, what do you mean? This is life, right? So yeah. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to go ahead and just read some of this card for you guys, just so you can see what it means, what the author intended for us to understand in this illustration, and the divine message, right? So it says here, the essential meaning is receiving help, delegating authority, interdependence, okay? And it says, are you always insisting on doing everything yourself? Do you have little faith that help will come, convinced that the burden of the world is doomed to remain on your shoulders? Your beliefs about going it alone need to be discarded, as they do not serve you at all. Let others help you. Yes, it will make you feel vulnerable to admit that you need a helping hand, but to be vulnerable is good, for you to have a lesson to learn. You must let someone else assist. You can't do life all by yourself. Once you shift your expectations, you'll be amazed by how quickly help arrives to give you a leg up, okay? With that being said, I'm just going to conclude that yesterday's message with this. I personally understand the rebellion that takes place when it comes to being victim to systems that you realize may have been built to break you or to, make you flee from the pain versus run towards your pleasure, right? I heard that from someone earlier today, Travis Magus, I think is his name. Yeah, how, you're either fleeing from pain or you're running towards pleasure, right? So I can understand how the Hierophant card can give that feel of running from certain structures that don't serve you. But there is a lesson to be learned about that structure, and we won't get the lesson if we are not understanding this, the balance that comes in this lesson that is clearly here for you to learn this wisdom, right? So let's take heed. And here with the Moon card, in emotions, things can seem hazy, and emotions shouldn't take us here and there on our path. Emotions should be used to fuel us towards what we want. So let's, on the front end, be proactive in how we're going to allow emotions, and decide off the top how we're going to allow emotions to fuel us, what we're going to do when the emotions are on high. We're going to have to acknowledge that, and in acknowledging that, we can take that energy and put it towards what we want, right? And again, y'all heard what she said. Y'all heard what the author said. It's for Colette Baron Reed. You heard what she said about receiving your help, recognizing it, right? Okay. So I'm gonna pull real quick just a card for us for today. What I want to pull from? Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and do some tarot still. And then that'll be it. Oh, well, we got a jumper. It's kind of soon. Do I want to even take these? It's time to release burdens, or the things that they've become a burden, because we're no longer in a place where we want to be tied down. Okay? If we were here, then we would be with the shits, as one might say. Okay? We with the shits, and we was like, come on, let's go and get down and dirty. And, I don't need my light right now. Let me let the light, let the devil take me where he want to take me. But we in this space where we tired of the bondage. So if it's not serving us, it's like you choose you choose what you associate. You choose what to associate yourself with. Period. And the energy at work is saying that if you decide, if this is where we at with it, if you with it, then let's rock with it. If you want to be back here, you can stay there too. But if you with this, then this is where the energy's flowing. Then this is where we can get in alignment, right? Be in alignment, recognize it. And then here, 7 o'clock. And then here, we have the Knight of Pentacles in reverse. Something is blocked. Something that's on the way was blocked. He was probably blocked by the devil when it was up. But the devil, the energy above you, is here now, and perhaps there is this can be moved, when can be turned around in acknowledgement of the fact that this is here. Okay? But perhaps this is here, because now that this is here in this way, this is decided to move that way. I don't know your life. That's what my girl Lulu always says on the YouTube. I like this. I don't know your life. I can't call it. You know what's what. But those are the cards. That is the energy, and be mindful of that on today. Okay, I'll post them later as well. Have a great day, everybody.